Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spock coming at you with the weekly comic book roundup. We're nearing the end of the roundup, so let's kick things off with a book that's another book that's a bit late, and honestly, as late as the last book that we covered was a bit late. Ultimates #7. This was supposed to be released back in December. It did not pop up at the shop until, well, at least with the the non-variants, this past week. So where we left off in Ultimates #7, or in Ultimates #6, the Ultimates had faced off against Hulk and the Immortal Weapons, and they barely escaped. And in fact, Iron Man was seemingly dead, or Iron Lad was seemingly dead. So the issue opens with Steve Rogers and Jim Hammond, the Human Torch, walking through New York, heading to a bar. Hammond is giving Steve some grief about not just having a smartphone and that had a map to get him to get them to the bar faster. It's not Steve's style. But they find the bar. It's McCorley's Old Ale House. Apparently, there was a newspaper article from 1815 announcing Napoleon's defeat at Waterloo, plastered up in the men's bathroom. And also, Steve got nearly beaten to death by members of the American Nazi Party at 16 in a corner of the bar. But Steve and Jim kind of discussed the fact that the rest of the team isn't really ready for what they're going to have to do. They wish they didn't have to do so, but well. But anyways, it's the anniversary of the attack on New York that left thousands dead, including May Parker, and which was blamed on the Ultimates. But a priest wearing sunglasses with reddish hair, possibly a man by the name of Matthew Murdoch, speaks at the memorial event, which Hank and Jan are at. And they're also discussing everything that's happened with being part of the Ultimates. Meanwhile, Hawkeye is taking care of weapons shipments. This was referenced in the 1 year in one shot. And America stops a protest from and the protesters from being brutalized. Meanwhile, Sif and Thor are looking to liberate the rest of the Nine Realms, give Allfather Loki a taste of his own medicine, of his own chaotic medicine. She-Hulk's wanting to return to her people to protect them from Banner, and but he tells her that he can't, and he has that if he does, she'll die. Adding that Banner basically threatening her people is, and her not being there is kind of the best thing to do. Kind of an insurance policy. But and Doom says that perhaps he could hack into Hulk's surveillance system, so she can actually somewhat keep an eye on her people. All while they look over the chamber in which Tony Stark is currently in the hopes of healing him. And that is where the issue ends. Which, of course, will bring us to our next book for the moment, Ultimates number 8. So keep in mind, there's generally speaking supposed to be about a month that passes between issues, and so it's now January. The Ultimates arrive in a cornfield. It's supposed to be a Doom has detected tachyons. And eventually, the tachyon disturbance shows as a large ship that crashes into the cornfield. And they figure it must be the Maker making his escape. That's not what it is. The Guardians of the Galaxy have arrived. The heroes of the 61st century. And they're there apparently to rescue their comrade, America. But America has no memories of them, and the Guardians are dismissive of the Ultimates. The team consisting of Captain Marvel, Star-Lord, the Ultimate Nullifier, and Cosmo. Cosmo is the goodest good boy. Cosmo Starstalker, who stayed behind to protect humanity after all other canines ascended to a higher state of being. The ultimate good boy. But Cosmo's got telepathy, and it turns out that what memories America should have of her time in the future aren't there. They were removed. They were seemingly removed. As explained, her mind has been cut open again and again with primitive psychic instruments, like performing brain surgery with Rusty Saw. Basically, her past has been amputated, but she expels Cosmo from her mind, and those are given a vision of their future. It's not. It's more than a little bleak. Star-Lord and Doom talk. Apparently, the future records the Man in the Iron Mask and the Man in the Iron Lung. One of them will be responsible for untold suffering and the deaths of trillions, and the other could save everything. But he doesn't remember which is which. Captain Marvel gives shares her memories with America and talk about what came to pass. And how they basically put all of the 61st century into an arc ship and attempted to stave off the effects of the Makers meddling with time. But the arc ship crashed, and everyone was on it was basically ended up being running through time, basically getting stranded in various parts of time. Captain Marvel being stranded in the Stone Age, and seemingly America being stranded in the period of hard time that cannot be penetrated by time travel. But America says that she's not going with she's not returning with the Guardians, and Captain Marvel tells her that the Maker wins. But Captain Marvel gives America a beacon, basically that or a temporal flare. Whenever they are, they'll see it, and when America needs them, they'll be there. Apparently, the Guardian's oath is save everything. And so the Guardians return to their time, or return to their mission to basically return the basically make time the way it's supposed to be. And Doom ponders what he's been told by Star-Lord. That is when the issue ends. Good issue. I mean, the entirety of the Ultimates line has been good so far. This new Ultimates line. But moving on, though, to our last book for the moment, we've got Ultimate Black Panther, number 12. Black Panther, where we left off, Black Panther has challenged Moon Knight. And so, the issue opens with Black Panther defeating and killing Moon Knight. But this is simply a dream. And and T'Challa asks, Matron Amala talks to Matron Amala about it, and Matron Amala seems to be wanting Black Panther to fulfill this vision that he's had, but which will also help which will lead to Black Panther becoming what Matron Amala believes the Black Panther should be. However, T'Challa states that he's no murderer. And so the time of the fight happens. Queen Okoye is told to make sure that their people do not no reaction. Just observe and that don't react. Don't no cheers, no cries. Just observe. And so, the fight begins, and Black Panther defeats Moon Knight, and some strange hallucinatory figures appear to Black Panther, telling Black Panther to kill Moon Knight. And it seems that Moon Knight can see them as well. And Black Panther is about to deliver the killing blow when he's stopped from doing so. By Anon, the Sorcerer Supreme. And that is where the issue ends. Okay, looks like we're finally going to get that promised conflict of sorts between the Sorcerer Supreme and Black Panther. But very interesting. Getting a look at the fact that not everyone, the interests of various groups involved. But anyways, that's going to do it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, Twitter, Patreon, and PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off saying, live long and rock hard.